confirm for me that this ordinance does only one thing, and that's increase the amount that the parking authority gets from every parking ticket from $4 to $6. Is that correct?
Segregado.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, is there an estimate of how much additional revenue this will bring into the parking authority, or an idea for what will be done with the funds?
Mr. Delgado, do you have an idea, an estimate?
Do not have that
You
information.
have a crystal ball that will tell you how much you're going to make out of
I was showing it high back here, but you told me anyway, no, because we wouldn't have that information.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not asking for anybody to predict the future, but surely somebody would have the number of summonses that were issued this year and led to a fee to the parking authority. Are we talking about 1,000, 10,000, 100,000? Any estimate at all of how many summonses in a year?
I don't know if Mr. Delgado is prepared to answer that question, Mr. Crowder.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take any guesses, so.
Okay. With all due respect, this is the second reading of the ordinance. It's already had a first reading. Everybody should have had time to do their homework, get their numbers together, and be able to answer questions like this. I don't think it's an outrageous question to ask approximately how much revenue do you expect is going to be steered towards the parking authority. Can you tell me, where does the revenue go now, the difference? Is the court counted as revenue for the city and it goes into the general fund?
The courts collect the fees at the time of, they process it, and then they remit it back to the city and the parking lot.
Okay. So what this does is it diverts funds from the city to the parking authority. So for every ticket, instead of $4 being diverted that would have gone in your budget, in the city government budget, now we're saying $6 is going to be diverted if you pass this today. What's the reason for doing that?
There's some responsibility attached to that, so it's not that I'm giving money here. So, Mr. Delgado, would you like to talk about what are the responsibilities of those the parking authority has under this contract that we have? It's not that we're giving you here.
I think that when you consider the work that we do in terms of enforcement, okay, in helping the traffic mobility in effect in the state of New Jersey, to get $6 for every summons that we write. Counting to that, the enforcement officers, the equipment, the resources they go into the enforcement piece, component of the parking authority. And I think that this is great, that is a great amount of money, a significant amount of money that goes into the parking authority. So it goes into covering, expenses.
Yes.
That's also money that the city does not have to expend for the services.
So we're sharing
That's right.
the services,
Indeed.
like we do with other entities.
It's economy of scale
It's
and the benefit of taxpayer, absolutely.
Well, just for the record, you're getting that same service right now. If you do nothing, they'll continue to do it for $4 a ticket. What is proposed here is a 50% increase in the parking authority's cut of every ticket. I know you jacked up the tickets recently, so some of them are as high as $50, I believe. People are paying more. So, if there's an argument to be made that the parking authority deserves a greater share, that's one thing, but I haven't heard that argument. I am hearing that no math has been done. We don't know how many summonses. Does this apply to summonses only issued by the parking authority? What about summonses issued by the police department? Do those summonses also lead to the parking authority getting a cut?
I just want to clarify that it's not that no math has been done, it's just that we don't, Mr. Delgado doesn't have that figure that you're looking for in his mind right now. So you inferring that it hasn't been done, I can refer that from the response that he gave. He doesn't have it readily available here for your pleasure, right? So yes.
Also, President, also, in recent memory, don't recall this fee being raised, but I do know that the cost for operations in every entity, in every operation has gone up significantly, particularly in the last 5 years. I mentioned or saying that it's gone up a lot more in the cost than this nominal increase comparatively.
Can I get an answer to the question about summonses issued by the police department?
So, Mr. Delgado, do you have that answer?
No, I think he's making reference to the police department. I don't have any idea how many summons the police department actually writes.
The question was,
No,
if the
what's
police do this,
anybody-
yeah, if the police do it, does the $6 still go to the parking authority even though they didn't do the summons?
No.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
What would it go if the police did it? Right?
That's correct. Okay, I'm
This
just checking. So
This
the-
is just a shared agreement with the parking authority, so if the parking authority does the job, they're the ones who do it.
So you're saying that the police
That's
tickets
my
don't have
understanding.
any cut that goes to the parking lot?
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, just be clear, it's not a shared services agreement, it's an ordinance.
Well, what we're telling you, obviously it's not. But when we were talking about, you were asking and inquiring why we're doing this.
Yeah.
We were telling you that it's a form of a share, I call it a share services because that's a way of saving money for the taxpayers. And it's normal to use other entity to cover for
There's
some of the services that we do. But thank you.
there's been no demonstration
Next.
there's a savings.
Next.
Yeah, you don't have the math.
Thank you.